When I'm not on dad duty or fishing, I tend to keep myself busy with some geeky stuff, and there's no better way of doing that than attending a convention. So I went back to my hometown of Miami this past weekend and I attended FloridaCon, one of Florida's biggest comic book conventions. We decided to arrive relatively early just to make sure we got good parking. It was Miami Beach after all, and sometimes, you just never know. We try to make the most out of our day as well, so getting there early really spans out your time there. As you can see, the crowds were already piling up, but fortunately walking to the con once it opened was very quick and smooth, and because everyone there was just there to have a really good time, people were mostly kind, there really wasn't any issues, any shoving or pushing. Another great thing about arriving a little bit earlier is that there's still a lot of walking space between vendors, which will fill up quick as the day goes on. It doesn't hurt to have first dibs on a lot of the cool stuff that they sell. This is especially true for comics. If you're looking for specific rare issues that aren't always easy to find, collectors will tend to get there quick, they know exactly what they're looking for, and they will snag it. So doing some shopping early isn't a bad idea if you plan on attending other events later in the day like photo ops or signings. Even though I consider myself a very casual Star Wars fan and really only consume Star Wars content when a new movie is out, I do always appreciate the dedicated fans it has. They had a large section of the con dedicated to just Star Wars and it had some great cosplays, droid builds, and even a large walker. People seemed friendly and eager to take pictures and show off their great suits. While we didn't spend much time here, it is still always worth a walkthrough. Since this was a very spontaneous last-minute trip, we didn't really have a game plan for the con. Unless you really want to accomplish some things like meeting an actor or comic creator, attend a panel, or buy something specific, you don't really need one. These events are really about the community of nerddom and just taking the time to appreciate some of the geeky stuff we all love together. One thing I personally enjoy is just walking around and spotting all the fun and creative cosplays. See if you spot anything interesting, and drop it in the comments. I know you all saw that Batman with the pool floaty. If there's one highlight, it was getting to meet Kyle Higgins. He is a comic book creator, and aside from getting some cool issues signed and remarked, it was really great to get to ask him some questions and get insight on what it takes to create a comic book. Also, if Vought is looking for Black Noir, he's lost somewhere in Miami. Overall, it was a very fun day, and while I think the con itself can be better, especially being one of the bigger ones in Florida and in such a big city like Miami, I still think it's a fun way to spend a day if you enjoy some level of nerddom. If you ever thought about going to one and have been hesitant, I hope this video helps with you getting to go. You don't have to be the biggest fan or some hardcore collector, but I think we all still carry a little of our younger selves inside, and it's okay to let them out and have some fun every once in a while. And if you're wondering about bringing your kids, large cons like this one that have been around for a while have very strict rules when it comes to conduct during the event, as well as good security. So I'd say it's a great way to bond with your kids, especially if they're really like stuff like superheroes or anime, things like that. I know I can't wait until I start bringing mine. Thank you again for watching my first video, and please like and subscribe to help this channel grow. If there's anything you guys want to see more of, please drop a comment below. Till next time.